Hello, my name is Andrew Collins and I'm a Telly Addict. Well, although I'm boycotting the Olympics until everyone stops using the word medal, M-E-D-A-L, as a verb, I did catch a bit of some vintage athletics on the aptly named Gold channel.
And here we are at the start of the first event of the afternoon, the second semi-final of the 100 yards for people with no sense of direction. I'll just give you the competitors. Lane 1, Skolomoski of Poland. Lane 2, Zarapatik of France. Lane 3, Grobovich of the United States. Next to him, Drabble of Trinidad. Next to him, Fernandez of Spain. And in the outside lane, Orman of Brazil.
Well, some people have been winning some medals, so that's good. But this was surely the best news of the week.
Versailles returns with a new series next year here on BBC Two.
Yes, the first series of the magnificently camp British-French-Canadian drama set during the hubristically wiggy reign of Louis XIV is history, but the BBC have ordered up another, unlike The Living and the Dead, which they've cancelled. So this isn't the last time we'll see overdressed gender-fluid nobles flouncing down gilt corridors as if in an Ultravox video. Nor rage in this purpose-built Eden at each other in language as fruitily pompous as this.
I risked my life for your vanity to rescue your wife's dowry.
I acted for France because I am France! Because without me, this country will consume itself in noble squabbles. Music, dance, art, fashion, all of these things have the power to change a nation from within, to affect the hearts and minds of people, to bring them over to us. We could never invade the entire world, but the world can imagine us to be their centre, and one day, my brother, they will.
George Blagden and Alexander Vlahos as the king and his brother, captivating throughout among a cast of fine actors I mostly didn't recognise. All credit to creator Simon Mirren, nephew of Helen, and David Wollstonecroft, no relation to Simon, who played drums with The Fall between 1986 and 97. But 8 episodes of constantly entertaining upper-class revolt.
The song we sing here, brother, I mean it to be played forever. There is your music.
The most remarkable thing about Versailles is that it was largely true, as our 2 court historians let us know in a trendy little footnote show after each episode.
Bonjour, welcome to Inside Versailles, where it's all happening. We've seen Beatrice being beheaded, nasty. Louis de Rohan, Roman, yeah, I knew it. We've also seen Henri Attan being taken ill, hopefully not too serious.
Well, these cut-price austerity lectures made a change from those awful, noisy, demystifying fan shows they do after things like The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. Talking of which...
My favourite character in Game of Thrones is undoubtedly Tyrion Lannister. And the moment I love most is when he leads what's apparently a hopeless charge of his troops in defence of King's Landing against the forces of Stannis Baratheon. And you see there that this misshapen dwarf, reviled throughout his life, thought in the eyes of some to be a toxic figure.
Well, first of all, how did I miss this clip on the seemingly defunct James Delingpole channel? Secondly, why would Michael Gove, then the government chief whip and not yet its vanishing saboteur, implicitly compare himself to a fictional imp whose boots he's not fit to lick? It was a highlight of Laura Kuenssberg's robust, if blood-chilling, Brexit catch-up.
Isn't it really the case, actually, it suited you very well to use a figure that was then debated, disputed and created lots of controversy? Because it meant people were then talking about how much money we spent in the EU.
We were very pleased that people talked about how much we spend about the EU, because of course it's a major part of the debate.
Wasn't that cynical, though?
I don't think so.
The shiny upper lip of Matthew Elliott, chief executive of the Vote Leave campaign there, still defending the faith, as you might expect. A quick credit for these 3 people, as they made this ultimately depressing retread of pretty recent events look and sound really intriguing throughout.
But there were reasons behind the historic promise. A big one was called Nigel.
And if nothing else, it showed that Kuenssberg herself had been right there in the thick of it throughout the grisly tale she was now top and tailing. She's the Brexit Zelig.
And whatever your decision, I will do my best to deliver it.
Don't be in any doubt. This is one of the biggest political moments for years. He's putting at stake our membership of the European Union, the unity of his party, and indeed his own political future.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Anyone would think he likes the attention. Love him or loathe him. You can't ignore him.
Are you worried you're losing?
Not at all. What I'm worried about, what I'm concerned about...
Well, at 20 minutes to 5, we can now say the decision taken in 1975 by this country to join the common market...
I won't ruin the ending for you. Now, let's cheer up with a couple of new comedies and get away from immigration and politics.
The Home Office have issued a new directive, the 3 O's. Out of the ordinary. If you see anything out of the ordinary, first detain it, then find out about it. Stop first, ask questions later. Andy?
What qualifies as out of the ordinary?
Well, like a man with a bomb. Or
a guy in a turban?
Yeah, no.
Star of the stage, Jackie Clune leading a nifty cast of relative unknowns in this improvised mockumentary about border agents at a tiny airport made by Ralph Little's company and out of the ordinary just by being an original comedy made by Channel 5. Its strength lies in the freshness of its cast. I really like this Scottish guy, James Mitchie.
What's going on, guys?
Grant thought because I'm half Egyptian, I speak Arabic.
No, I was asking everyone.
No, it's just me.
No, I was asking everybody.
Just me.
Hey, Andy, can you speak Arabic?
No, I can't. Grant, you know Tarek's English, right?
Yep. Yep. Yeah. You speak Arabic?
David Brent's uninvited return has underlined how much I'd personally prefer to see some new people having a go. Here's a for instance. Never seen this character comic called Jamie Demetriou before, then I saw him twice in 2 days. Here he is in Borderline.
Oh, man, okay, so this is like a real thing. Yeah, I've been arrested a few times. Largely for being too sick at my job and blowing everyone's eardrums into another dimension. No, it was for tax.
And here he is with some extra teeth in on Fleabag.
Wow, this doesn't happen very often, does it?
No, I suppose it's quite rare, yeah. I hate myself.
The star of this show is all-round force of nature Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who writes and stars as a version of herself from her own play of the same name. And her genius is the way she straddles the fourth wall with nobody else noticing.
The only thing harder than having to tell your super high-powered, perfect, anorexic, rich super sister that you've run out of money is having to ask her to bail you out. I'm just going to ask her. I'm just going to ask her. I'm just going to come.
Do you need to borrow money?
No.
It's like watching an Olympic athlete at the top of her game. Fleabag is very rude and, like most BBC Three originals, on BBC Two, and I suspect it will mean more to you if you're what the young people call dating. But I love her fearless, freewheeling energy, and there are actual industry-accredited punchlines.
Oh, I have a horrible feeling that I'm a greedy, perverted, selfish, apathetic, cynical, depraved, morally bankrupt woman who can't even call herself a feminist.
Well, you get all that from your mother.
The great Bill Patterson there, currently appearing in The Rebel on Gold, which I'm boycotting because of a remark about Classic FM. Now, I was surprised to see Labour leadership hopeful Owen Smith turn up on Dragon's Den, putting his many years in the private sector to good use.
Foldies is a patented, one-of-a-kind paper and card folding tool which prevents friction burns and paper cuts, fits comfortably on the finger or thumb, speeds up folding and creates a really neat crease line.
I suppose it's forward thinking to prepare for a life after politics.
Peter Jones was feeling a little left out.
I can't even fit this properly on my fingers, so it wouldn't be that good for me.
Well, there are 2 sizes.
But you have not brought out 2 sizes of that.
Yeah, there's a multi-size
You did
twin
not
pack.
need to bring out 2 sizes, trust me.
I was just checking in to see what condition the Unstoppable Business Startups format was in. Now in its 14th series, I haven't seen it since Hilary Devey turned up in 2011, and I must say, I didn't warm to any of the new 3 dragons.
But it's the dragon with global fashion form who Sarah and Beth set out to impress.
Hi.
Hi.
I know a little bit about clothing.
Yep.
I'm a retailer, I'm a manufacturer,
we fabric source, we do everything. So I know all the pitfalls.
The Argos Theopapetis seemed a bit fond of himself, and in any case, all the heavy lifting was being done by veterans Peter Jones and Deborah Meaden. About halfway through, I found myself drifting off and thinking about something else. So, you know.
I'm out.
I'm afraid I'm out.
I think this could be a massive success. I really do.
I'm out.
I'm afraid I'm out.
I'm going to let you keep that success yourself.
Your moment of zen is from Parks and Recreation and episode 4 of the final season, Leslie and Ron, in which Amy Poehler performs this show-stopping performance. Here is her music.
And guess what? I don't know the words! Harry Truman was the guy, America, Red China, all the countries, other people, everyone is fun. Joe Montana, E. McKellen, I have to buy a new toaster. This is awesome, you're so stupid, jumping up and down. Woo! Oh, I got it on repeat. Am I right? You want to hear it again or you want to talk? No? Okay, next verse. Freddy Krueger bought some pants. Oprah has a turtle farm. Peter Piper, pee-pee poopy, daddy ate a squirrel.
Stop it!
My Sparrow says, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for the latest Telly Addict and more videos from UKTV. You can also check out last week's episode. See you next week.